What's up, y'all? NRW nerds rule the world. Time is crazy. We didn't know, or I didn't know what time was as we started rolling. I'm Creepy. I'm the insane one, and that over there is the smarter one. Heather Hertz. How are you, Heather?
I like how the opposing point of insanity is intelligence. I don't know if that's correct.
Well, you see what world we're living in, and there's a UFC octagon ring over on the White House lawn.
I want to clarify something to the world out there. Trump's birthday is the 12th. The UFC fight is the 14th. It ain't got nothing to do with 4th of July. Do not let them pretend that it is.
What a waste.
That's called suck-uppery to a dictator. You don't do that to the president. Literally. So just want to put the math. We're talking about time and space here. The time and space don't match. Anyway, welcome to NRW, everyone.
Welcome to NRW, where nerds rule the world, and the wrong nerds are ruling the world right now. Anyway,
they ain't no nerds. They've made that very clear.
Idiots. Straight idiots. Anyway, we have a week of we have some entertainment picks. But before we do that, Heather, I know we've been watching a lot of things. I know for my top pick this week, it was a whole series that I binged. I think you did the same. So looking forward to that conversation. But what else have you been watching that you can talk about?
Well, I actually haven't been watching much that I can't talk about because KUP keeps forgetting to send me shit.
That will be remedied. Busy times right now.
Yeah, it's I watched that document, a couple documentaries on the list. I watched The Crash on Netflix because every fucking person and their mother is watching The Crash. I think it's Netflix. I don't know. Yeah, it's Netflix because Netflix really fucked it up. If you want to watch the good one, go watch it on Hulu. There's an episode of it's a true crime documentary series. It's like the 4th episode, and I'm totally blanking on it. I wanted to know what all the hype was about, and yeah, it's a piece of shit. I also watched the Let Be documentary. Now I forgot that one about the nurse who they say killed like 29 babies. Honestly, I'm kind of on her side. I think I might be on her side. The AI though, we don't need AI. You don't need to cover up their faces with AI. You just don't, period. Yeah. And then, of course, after that, I finally got to watch, once I got home from travel, Marty, Life is Short documentary, which I was super excited about that. That came out 2 weeks ago. But I've been traveling so much, I haven't been able to watch it. So my husband and I just sat down and watched that. I also got to shift away from that. I finally finished Margot's Got Money Troubles, which I've been absolutely enjoying. It's got a lot of fun. A little bit of a fun storyline going to it. A lot of conversation about things like sex work. What is real sex? What is sex work? What are the rights of sex workers? What it's like to live when you don't have any money and are expected to raise a child, or even when you have money and are expected to raise a child. Lots of really good conversations. And of course that led up to, I had an interview today. No, they were not, they did not coincide. They just coincided. They were not because of the other. I did speak to Michael Angarano, who we know is Will Stronghold. I know he got kind of irritated with me, guys, when I brought it up from Sky High. But Sky High, if y'all follow me at all on any socials, you know I will die on the hill that is one of the best superhero movies ever. But I got to talk to him about his role in the show, and it was a lot of fun. That interview will be. I literally did, as of this recording, I did the interview today, so 72 hours after whenever this is. Anyway, KP, what about you?
All right, DC Docs is coming up, I believe, June 12th to the 14th here in the DC area. Documentary Film Festival, DC Docs, and spoke with 3 of the filmmakers that will be making at least their DC premieres. I think one is actual world premiere. And then I actually have quite a few interviews slated coming up soon for more coverage of DC Docs. Again, shout out to them. And I think I might be talking to the founder and co-director of DC Docs as well. So a lot of DC Docs coverage. You know, we do a lot of docs coverage here with Heather and I. So, integrating into some of these film festivals, especially local ones, to meet and talk to some of these Academy Award winners and other great filmmakers that do documentary work that not only entertains but inspires and educates and informs people on topics and subjects that we should know is always a plus for me. And so, yeah, a lot of great docs. Couple I want to get your opinion on, Heather. So we'll have to talk about that. But yeah, a lot of great docs I've been checking out. Man, there was a couple of films of recent that I had interviews for. Spoke with a bunch of great folks. Corporate Retreat, as of this recording, it came out like last week. Spoke with a bunch of those actors there with that film. There's a film called Forge that dropped. That was a great film. Corporate Retreat's okay. It's just, if you want to see a bunch of tech bros get it, you can see that in that horror film there. But the cast members are just great. Yeah, so just a lot of that coverage tied to that. And trying to find time to like kind of also see the stuff that we, not that we don't want to see that stuff, but Heather and I, I would think you would agree. There's certain things we want to check out, but a lot of stuff is work related into what we do. But it has been fun though. There's been some great projects and certain projects that when we can talk about it, looking forward to chatting it up. So some cool stuff. So there you go. Not much else to add there, Heather. You ready?
I was gonna say, you want to know what's really funny about that?
Yeah.
Sorry, I blanked out.
No worries.
You neurospicy people understand what it's like when you just go. Anyway, so we talked about Passengers versus Corporate Retreat last week because that was, of course, last week's pick as of this recording. And you want to know, I was actually getting kind of concerned because you and I were both pretty interested in both. We were definitely interested in Passengers, but Corporate Retreat kind of hit some of those goofy slasher.
It's more comedy than horror, I will say that.
Well, and you know what? I saw a lot of other critics say that I actually saw one of the best comments that I saw on it was, "I wish I was watching Passengers," which was interesting. And it was, but it wasn't like as a slight to it. Like it was I came in for a horror film and that's not what I got kind of thing. I think that's what they truly meant. They wanted something more. And so
I can't disagree with that comment. Again, it's not the best. It's better than a lot of the indie films that we've seen. But the people involved with it, again, it ain't always on the actors. You know what I'm saying? It's about the script. There's a lot of hands involved. It looks great. And it has a lot of great moments here and there. But the story was lacking. Not doing a fully official Corporate Retreat review right now. But the people were fantastic. And from the vibe I heard from talking to a pair of the actors on set, just good energy, good peoples, and everybody had a great time. But yeah, it's tech bros getting their just desserts, if you will. And that is interesting to see, and then get tortured in Saw type fashions, some people like that, some people don't. I wish it was stronger. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel Passengers might be the better movie as well. I don't know, but I haven't seen it. I have seen Corporate Retreat. It's not the worst movie I've seen this year.
We've seen some
it's
shit.
Not the best movie I've seen this year.
Shit.
So,
it's okay.
But the people were fantastic.
We've said this. I know I've definitely said this. A great script can bring up poor actors, but great acting cannot bring up a poor script. It's just fact of it all.
Very true.
And one last thing before we move into this, because this is an issue that's important to me. And it's something that we as allies always believe in. And I'm, of course, part of the LGBTQIA community and a active environmentalist. Out there, we are going to put, at least I'm going to put my stance out here very publicly. Patagonia dropped the lawsuit, period. Drop the lawsuit. Patagonia has been doing her work. She has been putting out time and effort and money to protect our environment, a mission that you have said yourself. No, this is not part of what we are, but we, as a brand, but we stick by those who stick for others. And so I'm going to say that, Patagonia, this is a disservice to your customer base. And we believe in a strong brand that lifts up others. So that is our stance, or at least that is my stance. QP, of course, I don't want to step on your toes.
No worries. I'm not informed enough, but again, as a friend to you, and I trust in what you feel strongly about. So
Absolutely.
I respect it.
Okay. All right. Now that that's gone out, onto the movie.
No worries. Now, like most, and I hope most that may not know, when people bring up issues, and I just want to take a pause because you brought up something that was important to you. We should all be ears to that when somebody has a strong feeling about something, to listen, and then you can choose to either take that information and just continue on with your life, or maybe get more informed about that and learn more. So maybe the next time that comes up, and especially when you care about, like I care about Heather, when it affects somebody you care about, you're better in regards to that conversation when that pops up. So I'm gonna go learn more, and I hope you all learn more as well. Thank you for sharing that, Heather, because what affects you affects me, and it affects the world. We're all universal, y'all. So let me head over into what's going to affect y'all and help also get your mind off the madness that is the world. You ready to get into these picks, Heather?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. My first pick out the gate. I was really looking forward to this film. As y'all know, I'm an A24 stan. But this was an A24 miss. It should have stayed in the back room. Let's check out the trailer for Backrooms.
Well, that's disappointing. I was so sad that I missed this screening. Because it was only in the semi-far space.
Yeah. In the store.
Okay. What did you find?
I got to talk to Anthony. We've got to do our review on this. I know he has thoughts. I have thoughts.
I found a place.
The cast is stellar.
Yeah, that's what's...
But again, as we were saying, you can have great actors, but the script is what it is.
This is based off of a creepypasta. How you can turn this into, an hour and a half film, that's always in question,
Hello? Anyone there?
Look, I know how this sounds, but you gotta understand, it's massive in there.
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
Okay, I'm gonna come back here with proof.
All right, you feel me?
Yeah. Follow my lead.
Clark, what is this?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I've been here every night since I found the place, and I still barely scratched the surface. All right, just take it slow.
Pull me up!
What do you see?
All these rooms, this place builds them. It's like a maze, it just goes on and on. Sometimes I'm scared I'll get lost.
Clark, can you hear me? I don't understand. What is this?
It's beautiful. Am I right?
Hello?
All right, Heather. Backrooms. Can you believe there's an A24 film out there that I'm not a fan of?
Yeah, yes. I know you wear your rose-colored glasses when it comes to A24 a little bit, but you've been pretty honest when there's been a miss. You were honest about it. So
yeah, I wanted to like it more. Chiwetel Ejiofor is fantastic. Renata Rensilve, I'm probably brutalizing her name. She was in Sentimental Value last year, that I know was Anthony Francis is one of his top films last year. But yeah, great actor. She was wonderful in that. But the both of them can't save this film. It's a lot of ambiance. It's a theater of the mind type film. It gives you that creep factor over 9,000, but there's no payoff. But anyway, I'll save that for my review. But I don't know what I saw, and I felt like I wasted my time. I was that upset after watching this film. But more to follow with the review. Yeah, I was disappointed.
Interesting.
And so while we give entertainment picks, this is my entertainment pass. I also did this, spoke on this on WTOP earlier today, Heather. When people, generally I give entertainment picks on the radio like we do here, but I have to highlight it because it's a big film this week, being promoted, but It's an entertainment pass. Let me know what y'all think. I don't know. Am I wrong? Hit me up in the comments, YouTube.
This will be an interesting one. We'll see how it happens, how it starts, how it goes. Like, will the fans be happy with it? Like, that's the big one to me. It's for the people that have followed the Backrooms for a while. Like, will they be happy with what came out of a full feature-length film? Because that's really what this movie is being made for, right? It's made for those who have already loved the story, who have loved the concept from the beginning. And they're really not and honestly, part of me is not surprised. I'm still disappointed because I was really excited for this film. So to know that there might not be such a great payoff is disappointing. But also, a chunk of me knew that this wouldn't be super great because they're trying to live through a very small segmented part of the internet. And when you aren't willing to grow, like, we can have this conversation about the new Resident Evil movie. When you want to grow past that story, you're going to do one of two things. Or you're going to do one of two things no matter what. You're going to, one, alienate a certain part of the fan base, and two, build a new fan base. So if you don't want to do both of those, you either need to just appease one of them. And usually it's appeasing the fan base to ensure that you get the money out of that original appeasement. And number two is more of a chance. Do you want to take that chance? So it sounds like they kind of went let's go the safe route and make the original fans happy. But does that make a good movie?
Real talk. I will say this and add this. At our screening, we did have what some of us press people call
influencers.
Well, they're in the crowd there. The civilian population. I won't use the term that we
normies.
Actually, I wasn't going to use that term, Heather. But some of us use the term normies. The civilian population were younger in volume. Were the volume of the normies, and they're a lot younger than us. Older, I guess, upper crust press people and all that. A lot of us were like myself, and we're like, "What the hell did I just watch?" While the younger crowd felt like they really enjoyed it. So maybe this is for the new gen, and I'm just an old crusty guy, and I didn't get it. I will accept that, and that's fine. Not everything's meant for everybody. So, I think the younger set might enjoy this, but for me, I didn't get it. And I'm happy for that. And that's all good. I didn't feel it, but the young seem to have enjoyed it.
This will definitely be one of those movies where I'm more interested in the Easter eggs that audience members find than I am about the movie.
Yeah, that's true. So.
Like what conspiracy theories, what goofy ass conspiracy theories can the audience make up? Because I want to hear those silly things.
All right, next up, Heather, you ready for the next pick? For All Mankind, great series on Apple TV. We've done quite a few interviews for that series over there, but they have a spinoff called Star City. Heather was actually supposed to do all these interviews, but she got to traveling, so I stepped in and watched a few episodes myself. But literally, I talked to the entire cast.
To be fair, it wasn't that I was traveling. It was I got stuck in DC fucking traffic.
Oh, is that what happened? Okay. Yeah. Again, we support each other over here. So, I stepped in. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So I made it a pick because it's debuting this week. Let's check out the trailer for Star City. And interviews will be up. I'm actually, after Heather and I are done with this, I'll have those interviews starting to peter out throughout the rest of this week.
Get dressed. You're coming with us.
Please, whatever's happened, you must know we're good workers.
I take this step for my country, for my people, and for the Marxist-Leninist way of life.
Chief designer, you made us the envy of the world, but the KGB is now more concerned than ever what the West might do.
The Americans have acquired your plans for the lunar base. It appears that someone in Star City is working for the other side.
We want you to move the launch up. You would be sending these men and women to their deaths.
We are under threat. Star City security status has been raised to level 1. I want to know what every person is doing before they do it. what every person is saying before they say it. What every person is thinking before they think it.
I will not have any more deaths on my watch because of your paranoia.
Your measure of risk is misguided, comrade.
This mission's dangerous.
Every mission is dangerous, Valia.
Not like this.
There's a signal coming from the ship that's not ours. It's on a frequency used by the Americans.
I can't take any more lives in my hands.
Seal the building now.
This is madness! You have to go now or you won't make it.
All right, there you go. Heading to Apple TV this week, Star City. If you enjoyed For All Mankind, or if you just like sci-fi in general, pretty sweet series. Everybody was very cool that I spoke with, and yeah, I talked to the lizard. I was like, oh, he's the lizard.
Yes.
For all the Spider-Man fans out there.
Yes.
What do you think about Star City, Heather? You checked out some of the For All Mankind's and stuff.
I did watch For All
those
Mankind.
interviews.
Because we actually, speaking of, we did do interviews for All Mankind, didn't we? Like back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done like 3, I think. I know you've done 1 or 2.
I think I was a backup, so I watched some too. So it's but it's for those of you out there, if you didn't know, For All Mankind is an Apple TV series that is based off of where the Soviets actually were the first to the moon. And by the way, Moonjoy, don't all that shit actually happened. No conspiracy theories on this channel. But it's what would happen if the Soviets.
It was all in a studio. I don't know what you're talking about, Heather.
All right. If the Soviets got there first, For All Mankind was from the U.S. perspective. It's the catch up. It's the realization that the Russians actually had a greater willingness to be inclusive, to diversify their base, to take in intellectuals of all flavors, and to build up a system. And then Star City is the opposing side, as you all saw, is from the Russian angle, from the Marxist angle, where they are in a very held down society of paranoia based off of Marxist and Leninist the regime itself. This is an interesting show. And one of the very interesting elements of it is its impact of what is inclusive. In a more socialist society, of course, everyone is treated the same. But does that still mean equity? Does that still mean equality? Does that still mean safety? So it's a very interesting concept from a socialist perspective. If y'all haven't watched For All Mankind, and just to say, you don't need to watch one to watch the other. It makes more sense if you do. At least watch the first season of For All Mankind, but don't feel obligated if you only want to watch one or the other. Yeah.
For all you comic nerds, this is Elseworlds history.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool. Who doesn't like that stuff? I do. Anyway, go check out Star City and check out our interviews that'll be dropping on the channel. And also those For All Mankind interviews. I actually did one recently, and I think that new one has to go up. I think. It might be already up. I don't know. I've got a lot of work to do. Next up, heading to theaters this week from Black Bear. They've been putting out some great projects. This one is, I would say, another one of their best, and might make my top 10. I really enjoyed the writing on this because the co-writer director of this won an Academy Award. This is the first time doing narrative work, but he's done some Academy Award winning documentaries, and now he's got a great narrative feature for his first one out the gate. Talking about Tuner hitting theaters this week. Let's check out the trailer.
I'm just a fan of Tuner, man.
Excuse me?
Yes, ma'am?
The toilet's leaking. I'll give you an extra 100.
What'd she say?
She wants us to fix the toilet.
We're piano tuners. We fix pianos.
200.
500, we'll talk. Harry Horwitz is piano tune and repair. This is Nicky. He is my apprentice. He has a hearing condition, but believe it or not, he's a virtuoso.
Virtuoso, huh?
Maybe you can inspire him.
Okay, thank you, Harry.
Close your eyes. What's this?
C, F sharp, E7 flat 9, F sharp, G, A sharp, B over D sharp.
You never take those out?
No. I get hyperacusis. I'm allergic to loud noises. Hello? You know how long you're gonna be? It's loud.
As long as it takes. Unless you can open the safe. Already? If you want to make real money, give me a call.
Harry Horowitz.
The outstanding balance is $36,000. Where you gonna get all the money?
I'll figure it out. I got you something.
Don't do anything stupid. You understand?
Who are you?
Hey!
Forget it. I'm done.
Harry is a very special man. And your girlfriend, she has beautiful hands.
What happened to you tonight?
Open the safe. Open the safe. Open the safe.
I was just a piano tuner, man.
All right, there you go. Tuner hitting theaters this week. Actually expanded release. It actually had a limited release not too long ago, but it's finally getting its expanded release now. And if you haven't seen it, now's the time because it's hitting more theaters. Some of the best writing of a film I've seen this year, and really good. Check out my interview with co-writer director Daniel Rohr. Again, love that he's now heading off into narratives outside of the documentary space, and and bringing those skills. This cast is great. Dustin Hoffman, he's a legend. Leo Woodall, Havana Rose Liu. I definitely talked this up on the radio as well, because one of the best films so far this year. We'll see if it stays in my top 10. I think it might be in my top 5 too. It's that good. And check out my interview. Check out my interview, but also the review is up on the channel with the Martian Manhunter, my pal John Jones of the Peach Review. We already reviewed this film as well. So talking and throwing flowers at it. One of the year's best.
Okay, sweet.
What do you think of Tuner? What do you think of the trailer, Heather?
I like a good heist movie.
At all? Are you into music and heist?
I mean, I like a good heist movie. Do I enjoy music? I'm not as big of a fan as you are, but I do like a good heist movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Great ensemble, all of that. And New York, as a character, as a city, is kind of like a character as well. And I love New York. Anyway, so Tuner is hitting theaters this week. But my absolutely top pick, that's my top pick for theaters. If you don't want to head out to the theater, the weather's terrible. There's a great series that's finally hitting Prime Video. Heather and I will be talking this up, and you'll probably be watching it twice because you should. Although Heather will probably say you only need to watch it once in black and white. I did it in both because I enjoyed it that much. I wanted to see it in black. Then also, I like to see it in color.
We also only got number 2 in color for some reason. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, I only got number 2 in color.
I had both. Interesting. That's interesting. Anyway, Spider-Noir, y'all. We're going to talk a lot about this, especially when we get into our review. But that's my top pick this week. Let's check out the trailer. In black and white.
Every mystery forms a complex web. But pull the right strand, and it's a straight line to the answer.
I interviewed Sandman.
Universe trends to
He did that boxing film like 2 years ago. I'm gonna reach out to him. He's a real cool cat.
Monsters on the loose.
And I talked to Black Cat. Or you talked to Black Cat. Did I?
All you can do is fight to keep the chaos from your door.
The Lee Jun Lee. He was.
I came here to offer you.
I did.
You did. You talked to Black Cat.
You haven't much to go.
What can I say? The world's
Deli.
a dangerous place.
What did I talk to her for?
I think you're braver than you let on.
Huh?
What did I talk to her for?
That one weird film with the guy that used to be kind of a big guy, but now he's skinnier. He was like the detective. Anyway, it was like a horror movie.
You've been in a hole ever since Ruby died.
Alma and the Wolf. That's right. Alma and the Wolf.
We're together.
Dead.
This is your chance to put that shovel down.
Yeah, I think
So
I was
what are you
upset
waiting for?
because She was in Sinners. And I was like, oh man, you got her.
Where the best man lives.
Right, you did. You were upset that I got her.
This is how it ends.
Upset, jealous.
The people could use a hero. Fighting is the point. He's the best show in town.
What happened to your face?
I walked into a door.
How many times? Well, that's new.
Yes,
I love her.
It sounds crazy, I know.
All right. Spider-Noir hitting theaters this week. You can watch it in black and white or in true hue. What do you want to say about Spider-Noir outside of our review that we'll be doing, Heather? Why should people check this out?
So apparently, everyone on set, other than Brendan Gleeson, who is, probably honestly the most famous person in this film, even more so than Nick Cage. I'm going to make that argument. We just love Nick Cage more because he's Nick Cage. There's a difference. But apparently most of the cast, because most of them are still up and coming, they're still growing in their talents. They were like really, really fangirling like the entire time over Nick Cage. And he apparently liked to try and break the ice to bring people back to like just normalcy. And Karen Rodriguez, who plays Janet, who honestly, she's the real PI in this movie. We know it. She's amazing. I love her. She was, I guess, sitting next to him in preparation for a scene. And to try and break the ice, to try to break things down a little bit, like she was like really nervous. And he went into a speech from National Treasure. And he didn't break it. He played Ben the entire time and she was just cracking up and enjoying it. And they're like, Nick, we got to do this. He's like, oh, okay, we'll finish this later. And then he just walks away like nothing happened. And those are the type of set stories that make you love a series no matter what. Like KAYFABEBABY and I have talked about this many times. We might find a movie or a TV show that was mediocre at best, but we want to support it because the cast is truly passionate. And it's not PR. Trust me, guys, we've done this enough. We can tell the difference between PR passionate and real passionate.
Yes.
And when you see that type of love and that type of excitement and that type of joy, and when you hear about that type of stuff, it makes you fall in love with something even more. I knew I was going to love this series. It's Spider-Bat. So of course I'm going to love fucking Spider-Bat.
Yeah.
But to know that there was genuine love and support in the set, like, it's going to be a good show.
Yeah. This would have been a fun set to work on. I like everybody involved with this. And I can't wait to talk about it with you, Heather. A lot of great moments. I love this series. I'm already ready for season 2. I know all the other people, y'all normies, word y'all learned after this episode, y'all. I can't wait for y'all to see it so we can talk about it more. But yeah, I'm ready for season 2 already. Fantastic. But look for that review on the channel. So Backrooms, it's a pass. Star City, Tuner, Spider-Noir. Where are we at this week, Heather?
Honestly, I'm kind of like a 50-60%. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm not going to do 60-70%. Y'all got to get over that goddamn fucking meme. I would say like 50-60. It's some of it's just not speaking to me, but it's not necessarily a no,
Yeah.
Spider-Noir, honestly, just like throws this completely out of whack because I absolutely love that show. Spoiler right now. My mini review is up on our Instagram. Go check it out.
Go check it out, y'all. All right. Tuner and Spider-Noir are definites. Backrooms again was a mediocre, and Star City, depending on my mood. I have to be into that to get into that.
I thought the show's great. I like the show. I think it's great. It's not a me show.
Yeah. It's an occasional show for me. I got to be in the mood. And it looks fantastic, and the people were fantastic. So let us know. Did I miss something that y'all think I should have covered, hit us up in the comments. There you go. Those are our picks. Check out all the interviews that we're going to have on the channel. Heather's been talking to a bunch of people. I've been talking to a bunch of people. It's all going to be up there. We've been rolling them out, and we've got a lot more to post up. Trust. There you go. That's Heather Hurt. I'm QP. Nerds Rule the World.